All right. Hey guys, hey, welcome to MWM. I'm one of the M's, and this is Smokey, Steve, and Mark. Welcome back, y'all, and hello from the front porch. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful spring day out, so I thought I would come to you from outside today. Oh yeah. Now, I would say it probably was a beautiful spring day. Now it's a little overcast and little periods of rain on and off through the day, but you know what? It's a perfect opportunity to get some work done, like, on the porch, like planters and stuff like that. So today, oh yeah, we're going to have a little bit of garden update for you. I thought it was perfect because, well, I'm working on the garden. We've had some really nice weather this past week, and it is planting season for sure. Got to get those plants in, right? Pretty soon, y'all, we're gonna have whole videos dedicated to the gardening, But today will just be a little update, and that's because today's theme is actually soups on, baby. Oh yeah, and it's the entree edition. Oh yeah, we're gonna take two of our favorite entrees and we're gonna transform them into soups because I don't know about you, but after working outside all day long in the garden, there's nothing better than coming inside, getting all cleaned up, and sitting down with a warm bowl of soup. Oh yes, and you know my affinity for soup. I just love it. So we'll get to that in one moment, but first of all, how the heck are you anyway? Are you doing good? I hope so. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, it has been actually. I'm doing good, and Steve and I are going to have our real talk slash mental health video coming up in a day or two, and we'll let you know what's going on with us. Here in the home front and personally and medically and all that stuff. It's been interesting, we'll say that for sure. And these emails. Oh, let me tell you. I'll tell you that tomorrow. No, you know what? I'll tell you real quick. Let me tell you because this email situation is starting to get to me. It's really getting to me. So we've been having trouble with the email, right? And this goes all the way back to March. Okay, and it was fixed, but it only worked well for maybe 2 weeks. And then it started glitching again. And now look at this. So now the latest thing is I can see all the emails, but I hit the reply button, spin, back out of it, go back in, spin, go completely out of the app, reload it, reply, spin. That's our friend Rachel there, and I've been trying to reply to her for over a week now. I mean, this goes back so far. Rachel was one of the winners of one of our giveaways we had in the past, and her and one other person that I had lost an address for when this whole email thing went down, and it's like now I have no way to reply to people. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I did what I should have done. This is a little more out of my expertise, so I took it into a professional up at Verizon, and they assured me it was not my phone. It has plenty of memory. The processing speed is great. It's not that. He said it has something to do with the app itself. So the recommendation now is we're going to do, I think, I won't remember what they called it, a hard boot or something, but tonight, and I haven't decided 100%, we're going to completely remove the Yahoo app from the phone. I can't do that on my own. Like, you have to have a professional do it. It's bizarre because it came with the phone, and it will remove that app and all of the roots or the little things that kind of stay on your phone. When you remove something, there are some things that stay. This will get rid of all of that, and then we'll reinstall the app and then open it up. And he assured me he thinks that is the problem. I've had that app. Well, I mean, I've had Yahoo for 20 years. I don't even know how long. I mean, forever. So anyway, guys, give me one more day. And if you don't hear from me tomorrow, I'll tell you in the video tomorrow what happened, if it worked or not. And then if it didn't, then we'll just find another way to communicate, whether that's a new email address or maybe we could do instant messenger or something like that. But we will get this figured out because I am over it. And I'll tell you, like I said before, it's getting to me. Gosh, ooh, that was a long story, wasn't it? Okay, all right. Anyway, so let's get back to how about the garden? We'll do the garden update real quick right now, because today I've been just doing all the container gardens here. I have these larger ones, that I put all around. I have about 12 of them, and See, I have about 8 of them done now, and this one that I just finished here, in the center here, we have the Chinese lantern. They're so, so beautiful, and I have them in a container because they are also very invasive. They're beautiful, but very, very invasive, definitely. And the one over there, well, that's a Bells of Ireland, also so beautiful. And I haven't grown them for a couple years, And then flanked all around it is the carpet of snow, the Elysium, and that'll fill in the space here and kind of drape over a little bit. So, and then I got to get out, of course, in the garden to get there's a lot of work that needs done there. Well, like placing our all important signs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very important, very, very important. And we're still having our issues with our little muskrat. Look at him. I mean, he is cute. He is, and he was a baby. He's the only one I've seen, but I see him every single day. And boy, he'll wreak some havoc in the garden, but and look, he just runs right to the garden. Ooh. But anyway, everything's going to be fenced in this year, so we should be good. So here is a little update of what's been happening in the garden, and then maybe I'll get cleaned up and meet you in the kitchen, and we can whip up some soup, y'all. Oh yeah! Okay, so we have a quick garden update for you. First of all, I'm slowly moving the houseplants outside, not the tropical ones yet, but, and all of our seedlings are ready to go in the ground, and, I don't know, I'm super happy that I grew everything from seed this year instead of buying everything. I'll only have to buy a couple plants. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, and my ponytail palm. Boy, I'll tell you what, those cats really love this. Oh, Bandit and Oscar, really? Okay, out front here, our gladiolas have come up, and so have our irises. I don't remember exactly what kind they are, but I know they're beautiful. They're dwarf irises. Can't wait to see them. And the aster has really exploded over the last week. He should be blooming soon. And we have Steven's snapdragons. He loves that plant. Oh, and back here I planted the amaryllis bulbs. And hopefully they'll come up next year. We shall see. Ooh, how about those hostas? That one in the back's a new one this year. They look good. And our neighbor gave me 4 Easter lilies to plant, and I did, and they definitely will come back next year. Almost certain, much more certain than the amaryllis are. And let's see, what else do we? Oh, our holly has all new growth on it. We have this one, and these are the ones we did from cuttings where we rooted. And we have this one over here too. He has a lot of growth too. They look so happy. And over here I have the straw flowers, one of my favorites. Now these are the tall ones, and then I'm going to plant the dwarf ones all around them as soon as they're just a little bit taller. Let's see. Well, why don't we move over to the garden? Oh, yeah. So, there's Steve's blackberry bush growing good. He is growing good. And our chives, they're going to bloom soon. And also, I still can't believe this parsley, y'all. Like 8 of them came up. Like, 1, 2, 3. Yes, 8 parsleys came back up again this year. I didn't plant them. They just came back up. We got to relocate them to the new herb garden. And of course, the mint came up. The peppermint, spearmint, chocolate mint, ginger mint, all kinds of mints. And check out the oregano. He came back too. As did our thyme. We got the moss thyme and the, let's see, that's the orange thyme and lemon thyme there. So I have to decide whether to keep them there or move them to our new place. Got our carrots a sprouting and our garlic. Wow, I'm very pleased with how the garlic grew this year. I hope we have a nice crop of that. And our potatoes are coming up. We have about 6 that have come up there so far. And our onions have all sprouted and grown very, very nice. And over here, our Brussels sprouts are in. I just planted those yesterday, maybe the day before, and the fence is already up on that one. And next, I'll be working on this plot here. This is where the tomatoes were last year, so I expanded it, and I'm going to turn over the dirt tomorrow, and that's where we're going to put our peas, beans, cabbage, and celery. And here's where we're going to put the tomatoes, from over there all the way past where our onions here. They're all going to be lined up there, along with our sweet peppers too. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, y'all. Look at everything that has to be done. There's a lot. Okay, so it's soup time, y'all, and today it is the entree edition. Oh yeah, we're gonna take an entree and we're gonna transform it into a soup. Ooh, and we have two to make today. Oh yeah, first up, spaghetti and meatball soup, y'all. Oh, one of my favorites, and totally kid-friendly and totally delicious. Now, it all starts with 1 pound of meatballs. Oh yeah, now that could be store-bought or frozen or even your own homemade. And here's my recipe for some pretty easy and very delicious meatballs. And you're gonna wanna do them the cocktail size. That'd be about an inch or so, okay? And what we're gonna do with those meatballs, oh yeah, we're gonna put them in a soup pot and saute them. We're gonna saute them until they are brown on all sides. These are just about done. And while they're finishing up there, here are the rest of the ingredients. Now we have made spaghetti and meatball soup here on the channel in the past, but it's been a while and it's one of my favorite soups. And through the years, I've been able to tweak it a little bit to get this delicious concoction we are making now. So our meatballs are all done. They're brown on all sides. So we're going to remove them onto a plate and just set them aside for just for a little bit. And leaving all of that yummy goodness down in there, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter. That's the rest of our butter there. And that in the bottom there. Make sure I turn my heat back up a little bit there to medium high. And we're going to add our onions and our celery. And we're going to cook those down until they start to become tender there. And that'll be about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, we are good. Very good. Let's see. Yeah, our butter is almost caramelized there, and our vegetables are getting tender, just perfect. So now we're going to add all of our seasonings, our garlic powder and parsley and thyme and everything. Oh yes, give that a stir and take a nice big whiff. Okay, and after we get that stirred in, we're going to add our flour. And then we're going to stir that up until all that flour is absorbed. And we're going to continue to stir it for about a minute to cook off that floury taste. And now we're going to add, about 3 cups or so of our broth. There we go. Okay, and we're just going to kind of let that chill in her for a second, okay, until you see it start to boil. And then we're going to switch over to a whisk, and we're going to whisk it up until it thickens a little bit. All right, we got a boil. So we're going to whisk this up, and then you'll see it start to thicken up. There we go. Nice. I always feel like that's like magic or something. I don't know. I always thought cooking was fun, and I don't know. Really enjoyed it throughout my life. And now I enjoy cooking with you guys. All right. So see, we're nice and thickened. Oh yeah, that's good. So we're gonna give that another stir there, just for about 10 seconds or so. All right, very, very, very nice. Now we're going to add one more cup of our broth, or so, whisk that in, and add, oh yeah, our diced tomatoes with the juices, and 1 can of our there we go there, and then we're going to allow this to come up to a boil as well. Ooh, nice. Okay, and now we add our 2nd can of pureed tomatoes and our meatballs. We're going to put those right back in, and then we're going to give this a stir. Okay, a nice little stir there. And then we're going to bring her up to a boil and then reduce that heat down to like medium low and let her simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Ooh, okay. Smells heavenly, y'all. All right, so now at this point, we're gonna kind of take a look at our soup and check out, like, what is the consistency? Would you like it to be a little more thick? Would you like it to be a little more thin? Personally, I think we are perfectly fine the way it is here. If it's too thick and you want it to be more thin, we just add more broth. Just say about 1/8 of a cup at a time. Stir it in, see if that's the consistency you like. Now, if it's too thin and you want it a little bit thicker, allow this to continue to simmer with the lid off until you reach that desired consistency. But I do think we are pretty good here. I do. So the only thing left to do, oh yeah, is to add our spaghetti. Oh yeah. And this has been cooked, drained, and cooled. But wait, why do we do that? Interesting, huh? All right. So now we're going to add our pasta. Oh, yes. And you got to stir in there. And you know what? We are done, y'all. We are done. Now, that pasta, when I cooked it, before I cooked it, I should say, I broke it into thirds. Okay, so we don't have big, long pieces of pasta in here, So that's all there is to it. Let's plate her up. I can't wait to dig into this soup, let me tell you. I think I might tonight. Oh, there we go there. Oh, that's a big bowl of soup. Oh, and using Steve's lake monster utensil there. Yeah, in there. And let's clean her up a little bit. Ooh, yes, yes. Okay, and then to finish things off, oh yeah, some fresh, shredded Parmesan cheese. Oh, you cannot go wrong with that. Oh. And how about a little piece of parsley? It's all about the presentation, right? Oh, I don't know, guys. I think this looks pretty good. What do you think? And that's all there is to it. Well, except for eating it, right? All right, one soup down, on to the next one. Okay, so it's on to our second soup in our Soups on Entree edition. This time we have a little French flair to it. We're gonna take chicken Cordon Bleu and transform it into a soup. Oh yeah, so let's get started with the ingredients. So over here we have about 1/4 cup of fresh chopped parsley, and behind that we have 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of chicken broth, and in there we have 2 cups of whole milk and 1 cup of heavy cream. Oh, and for the good stuff, we have about 2 chicken breasts that we cooked and chopped up, and also about 4 to 5 ounces of chopped up ham. And then we have 4 teaspoons of stone ground mustard, 6 ounces of freshly shredded Swiss cheese, and oh yeah, fresh, homemade croutons. Now, over in our soup pot here, yep, we have a 1/4 cup of butter all melted, and we're sauteing 1/2 of a large onion. And we're gonna saute that down until the onion is tender, about 6 to 8 minutes. Okay, and to that we are going to add our parsley and stir. And then we're going to add our flour. And much like in our first recipe, we're going to stir that in until the flour is all absorbed, and we're going to let that cook for about a minute, constantly stirring until all that, raw flour taste is gone. And now we're going to add 1/2 of our milk and cream mixture, about 1.5 cups there. Good, a little more, and 1/2 of our broth. And now we're going to switch over to a whisk, and we're just going to give that a stir, and let her come up to a simmer and thicken up a little bit. Okay, we are smooth and we have thickened up, so now we are going to add the rest of our broth and the rest of our milk and cream mixture. Go there, and then we're going to give that a quick stir, like that, and then we're going to allow it to come up to a boil again. Okay, so we came to a boil, and then I reduced the heat down to medium, and then we just let it simmer for about 2 minutes or so. All right, get rid of this now, and go back to this, because at this point, now we're going to add our chicken and our ham. And we're going to add our mustard, and feel free to adjust this according to your tastes. Really, 4 teaspoons is not that much for this soup, but you do taste it. You could do a little less or a little more according, to your taste. Now, we're going to give this a stir until that mustard is all nice and mixed in there. And the chicken and the ham kind of reduce the temperature just a little bit, making it perfect for us to add our Swiss cheese. And we'll just do it like a little bit at a time, like a handful. Give it a stir, and a handful, and stir until all that cheese is nice and melted. Ooh, which it is. Ooh, look, it looks good. And now we're just going to give it a little pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. And that would be according to your taste as well. So let's stir that in. Okay. Once that all heats up, which I do believe it has, that's all there is to it. Oh, yep. Well, except putting her into a soup bowl. Oh boy, I'll tell you, this is a great soup. You know what? Easy to make, quick, and oh, so delicious. I mean, wow. All the flavors in there. We have the chicken, the ham, the Swiss cheese. Oh yeah. And to finish things off, we're going to have that browned, nice and toasty breadcrumb coating with our homemade croutons there. Don't skip this step. This totally makes this soup. And you know what? Croutons are so easy to make, y'all. Here is my recipe for some easy, delicious croutons. Oh gosh, takes 10 minutes in the oven. Use up some day-old bread. These are so much better than the store-bought ones, which are just like hard pieces of, they're just yucky. They're just yucky, okay? So we're just going to add a few of our croutons, maybe in the center, on the corner. I don't know. What do you think? How about we do something like this? Pound them up in the corner. Have any crumbs down in there? Here, we'll break one up and do it like that to make it look nice and pretty. Oh, nice. Like I said, quick, easy, and so delicious. little jump scare there for you. But hey, go. Ooh, some delicious soup. Oh, and that's it. There you have it. Our chicken cordon bleu soup. Mmm. 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 My goodness. Oh, wow. I had a really, really nice day today. A much needed nice day, let me tell you. We got to spend time in the garden and we got to make and enjoy some soup with friends. Ah, it doesn't get better than this, right? It's a beautiful evening. It's actually warmer now than it was earlier. I really don't even need the jacket on. That's interesting. But that probably means it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. Ooh, fingers crossed, right? So yeah, I had a great time. Of course, I hope you did too. I hope you enjoyed our recipes. Oh, that spaghetti and meatball soup. Oh, it's so good, y'all. And you know what? This could be an entree or an appetizer. It's really, really delicious. I do like this soup. That the addition of the flour in there really adds a nice mouthfeel to it. So it's different than eating just a bowl of pasta with meatballs. It's like, well, it's like a soup. So which I guess is the point, right? But yeah. Oh wow, if you try these recipes, definitely let me know how they turned out for you. Okay. I couldn't think of a better way than to end this day than to be out here on the porch again at night and finishing off my soup with candlelit. Oh, this is really, really nice. And I do thank you. I thank you for spending your time with me. It means the world to me. Oh, I guess I'll do the spiel. Definitely hit that subscribe button, okay? And the notification bell so you know when we have a new video coming out. Check us out over on social media. That would be X and Facebook and Instagram. And all of our contact information is right down below in the description, okay? All right. Thank you again. And, well, you have a great rest of your week. And I will see you next time, okay? Soup's on, everybody. Ciao, everybody.